Hello and welcome into StratiGG. Whether you're new to Risk or a seasoned grandmaster like myself, stick around for some tips, tricks and strategies to improve your game as we play some more meta settings, EU Advanced Progressive Capitals. Let's see how I get on. We are 4th in turn order. Let's have a quick scan of these blizzards. Okay, Spain is its own little pocket over here on the left hand side, which also means that we have a kind of pocket down here in West Africa. Ineffectual blizzard there in Germany, and we have a split Orient and split North Africa. So a little kind of awkward pocket here in the Orient, but it doesn't get you a bonus. Surely no one caps on the outside of that. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen it though. Let's have a look at our options for capitals. Okay, nice sensible cap there from green in the center. We have the option to go London here. I don't usually favour the London position, especially if there's going to be a green 5 right there for a turn 1 cap roll. Looking at this board though, that might be my best position. Unfortunately, we might be having to go noob corner here on this board. And I think it is indeed what I'm going to do. Okay, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we don't get a Iceland Kuka cap. We do have the benefit of seeing that white is already capped down here on the bottom of Italy. So we aren't going to get any caps inside our bonus because we can see all of the UK, which is good. Now we just want blue not to cap in Iceland or pink and hope that red hasn't done so because we can see green and white's caps. So if all being well, maybe we get the full noob corner play this game. Let's find out. Oh, 11. Don't do it, green. Okay, green doesn't do it. I panicked there. Okay, adding everything there to bring the 5 back. Sensible move, though. That'll cost them a few extra troops. But yeah, my life just flashed before my eyes. Thankfully, they didn't go for it 11 on 5, turn 1. Wouldn't be the first time I've seen something crazy like that. But we got away with it today. Okay, I don't think I've got enough starting troops to go for Iceland and the UK, not with a 2 being there. So I think I just take UK this turn 1. I'm hoping we don't see red come out of Iceland here. Maybe red's on Gascony, now going for the Spain bonus. Okay, here we go. Should have no problems taking the UK this turn. Oh, perfect dice is great. And we do indeed have the Kuka cap. Blue, that is a stupid cap. You should not have capped there, my friend. So yeah, we've got a noob up in there in noob corner. Of course we do. Guys, if you ever watch this back, don't cap in Iceland. It is an absolute fool's errand to cap up there. You do not want to do it if you can at all help it. Oh, they had to hit something heavy there, losing a 3. But they do take Iceland. Now, the question from here is, are they going to be cool or are they going to keep on breaking me? I need to hopefully take France this turn. And we'll see where we go from there. Pink is attacking over in the Orient. We know green's in the middle. We know white's there. We now see blues. So we still have pink and red's caps unaccounted for. Maybe we're going to find out that red is on Gascony. We can't get France. Okay. Green goes for Germany turn 2. They're in a really strong central position now. Yeah, green is definitely in the driving seat. Very strong position for them. White still working on West Africa. They don't quite have it yet. 10 coming in for red. That tells me that they probably are here in Germany or on Greece. Those are the 2 remaining bonuses that they could get where they get 10 per turn. We don't see them attacking in France though. So which makes me believe that maybe they're over here in Greece instead, or they've gone for an external position on this turn. thanks, they say. White says thanks. Yeah, so maybe red has just taken this section of North Africa, extending from Greece. Okay, I don't want to mess with blue. I'm hoping they're going to be good neighbors. Probably not, though, so I need to come and take a look and see if I can actually get France. We can't get France. Okay, we can't get France, unfortunately. Yeah, I had a feeling someone was going to be there on Gascony. But pink didn't have 10 per turn, if I remember correctly. No, only 8 per turn. So they don't have the bonus. Maybe pink has North Africa. Only just took Spain on turn 2. They took North Africa turn 1. That's crazy. They don't have any bonuses. Okay, what's going on behind pink? Does pink have some crazy kuka from red? Okay, 16 per turn now for green. Green is quickly starting to snowball. And yeah, good news on the previous turn. Blue didn't actually break us. We're going to get some good neighbor action here between the UK London Kappa and the Iceland Kappa. Crazy, crazy state of play. Okay, 12 per turn for white. White now has West Africa. They probably want Italy next. Do I see a Scandinavia bonus in my future? Quite possibly. I'm going to go for it on my turn. The available bonuses is quickly dwindling, so I do need to make a play for it right now if I want any hope of getting it. Russia's also kind of on the table, but not for long is my feeling. I think blue's trying to work on Russia. Okay, red's now working on the split Orient. Oh, and they break pink's North Africa position. Yeah, pink losing all kinds of bonuses everywhere at the minute. It's a little bit of a confusing board that I've got my hands on here. Let's see if we can grab this Scandinavia. Oh, it's expensive. Yeah, we're going to have to wait one turn. Blue says well played. Yeah, we get out of Russia for them. So we'll keep throwing fist bumps. Basically, me and blue need to be good neighbors. Otherwise, we screw each other over. So hopefully me and blue can keep this good thing going. And we'll keep an eye on what else happens on the rest of this board. Oh, yeah, wrong button. Damn it. Okay, yeah. Only 5 starting troops for pink. Pink still doesn't have Spain. Why does pink not have Spain? Red has to be behind them, which means red is being allowed to hold these external bonuses. Crazy play, crazy state of play here with red. I mean, I'm guessing red has to be there behind pink, or pink is doing some crazy play where they keep a kill guard. But yeah, confusing play at the minute. Surely red's going to just get removed, though, soon from all these exterior positions. 13 per turn now for red. Red is being allowed to hold a turn. Red's managed to hold Spain and Greece. Okay. Pink is really, really getting bullied here by this red player, I think. Okay, they removed me from the right-hand side. I just need to focus on trying to improve my generation now. And keep my cap nice and strong. And we've got the cheeky blue Kilgardy kind of Kilgardy position up there in Iceland as well. Blue's going to go for Russia now, which I don't mind. As long as we've got this good thing going, I don't need to be too aggro with anyone. Especially not blue right now. These guys in the center are generating a lot of troops. So hoping we're going to see some wars between those players soon. Okay, blue takes Russia. Yeah, I think me and blue are going to be good neighbors pretty much the entire game. Okay, pink. Still only 5. No bonus for pink. They're just accepting it. They're letting red get away with this Kuka cap behavior. And green's letting red hold the external bonus. I think green doesn't realize that red is capped in behind pink. We've kind of figured it out, but we don't know for sure. 17 per turn now for White. White has West Africa and Italy. We think Red is here behind Pink and being allowed to hold Greece, possibly North Africa, and working on the Orient now. So yeah, 21 per turn for Red, who is Kuka capped behind Pink, if we're reading this correctly. So crazy play by our Red player. Crazy play by this Red player, and they're getting away with it. I absolutely love it. And speaking of our players, let's introduce our competitors today. In green, we've got General Handsome, looking very handsome in their central position. Solid generation the entire game, playing it very, very well indeed. We've got General Mahal playing as White, our West Africa, Italy Kappa player. And Red is August Giang, our crazy player in Red, who's, we think, almost for sure is Kuka capped behind Pink, but being allowed to hold these external bonuses. Super, super cheeky play, and I love it. Well played so far, Red. Perserking is our blue player, our crazy Iceland Kappa, who we're being so far so good neighbors with. They managed to take Russia on the external as well. And then finally, rounding out the roster, our Pink players that's getting absolutely bullied and denied their little Spain pocket by the Red player. Pink is Cleft Batala. Those are our opponents this game as we reach the first round of trade-ins. Nobody's died yet. Let's see how this game continues to develop. 21 per turn still for Red. This is crazy play. I absolutely love it, Red. They must have a big stack guarding this on the external. Maybe no one else has read it the way I have. Maybe no one else realizes. But for now, I'm just going to bide my time. Not do anything too drastic. It doesn't look like they're... Yeah, it doesn't look like they've got too much guarding on the externals, at least. They could just be fully removed. They're probably getting ready to try and smack this Pink cap. And if that is the last position of Pink, Pink just dies instantly. Here comes Blue. Okay, so far, this might actually be one of the very few times that I've had a Kuka cap up there behind me in Iceland, and someone hasn't just instantly screwed me over, as we see Pink finally go in and say, this is my bonus, Red, screw you. We don't see the cap counter change, so maybe Red isn't capped in there. Or maybe they just had an external stack guarding it. Okay, yeah. We need to go in and take a look at Red, I think. Oh, never mind. Pink's about to die. They've botted out. Green goes in. They get the kill as well. Well played. Probably a bit early and way too expensive to be going for a kill there. How weak are these caps going to be now is my question. Can I even steal the central cap? Because if we can get that central cap, we improve our position massively. We don't have the trade on 3. We don't... Okay, White's going to go and take a look as well at that central cap now. I need to go and take a look, definitely. 21 per turn still for Red. Okay, maybe Red wasn't behind this cap. I mean, well, they were behind there, but they weren't capped behind there. They were adding all their troops, or a big chunk of troops in there from turn 1 to claim Spain. Okay. How weak is this central cap? Okay, it's going to be... Okay, yeah, that's strong enough. I'm not gonna hit that. Not gonna be hitting a 30. So we'll say well played. Basically signaling that okay, we were just coming taking a look. We no trade on 4, so I don't think we get a retaliation from green here. Green just wants to stabilize. Our cap's nice and strong, so far so good. We don't need to do anything too drastic. If this cap was like 20 or less, I'd really consider just hitting that and just sitting on it and giving up this cap on London. But yeah, strong enough. 30s are strong enough where I don't want to take that risk. Especially not ending up on 4 cards and being potentially killable by one of these other players. But yeah, green's going to restabilize now. They're going to have a nice, strong central cap and this Gascony position that they've managed to profit from. Unfortunate for pink there. They finally get their Spain bonus, but they weaken themselves so much in the process to where green just swoops in and takes the kill. That is exactly what I would have been looking to do if I was in green's position. So really well played to the green player here. General Handsome. Very, very well played. Playing it exactly as I would have done so far. 21 per turn still for reds. Okay, so we're kind of stabilizing again now. We've finally got someone out of the game. Pink has unfortunately been killed. And so far, so good. Now I'm hoping that my cap gets reopened at some point. And basically, we're just going to keep taking cards here in Eastern EU. I'm not that worried about getting card blocked because we do have the benefit, the benefit of the Kuka Iceland cap. So, yeah, there's a much less danger of being card blocked here. The danger really is someone slamming my cap from the outside and then blue coming in and swooping in and killing me afterwards based on turn order. Or vice versa. Blue doing the slamming and then someone else swooping in to get the kill afterwards. That's the main danger that I face at the minute. Not so much the card block. 30 trade for white. Big 60 stack coming to take a look at Gascony, see if they can nick it. Not today. Coming to take a look at mine. Can't nick that either. Yeah. Okay. White has a nice big stack on the external. As we get to this second round of trades, I don't think anyone else is killable right now. All these other players have been generating a lot of troops. Red's been on 21 per turn for ages. Similar story with green. They spent a lot to kill pink, but they got it back immediately in the subsequent trade. So green's back stabilized, and similarly, white has been genning the West Africa Italy bonus for a long time as well. So we don't really have any kill lines at the minute. We're basically just waiting for anyone else to make a mistake. And the good news is our cap has been opened. How do we think this is going to develop from this point onward? 1 player out, down to a 5-player. Down to a 5-player game now. 45 trade comes in for blue. Who do we think is going to make the first move here? What would be my play if I wanted to make one? I'm not quite strong enough to do it. I'm on the least gen, I think, at the minute. 21 per turn for green, equaling red's gen. White is on 16, so not far behind those two. And then blue is on 15 per turn, with myself on 12. So yeah, I'm on the lowest gen, but we're safe enough to where we don't need to feel too worried. 118 cap, not really killable. So what I'm hoping is going to happen from here, because white's already been probing a little bit into green's territories. I'm hoping white's going to maybe push this way and try to expand their position into red. Doesn't look like it's happening yet. Maybe vice versa. Maybe red wants to play their luck or test their luck this way. Or they could even try to come around and mess with blue. But for now, my game for now is just card and pass. Until something changes. I think that is our best move. So we're going to keep doing it, and we're going to keep a close eye on what all of our opponents do. Okay, so green's shown that they do have the initiative to go for kills when they see them available. They're still in the stabilization phase after the pink kill, so we're probably not going to see anything too drastic from the green player, at least for the next few turns. But the trades are starting to get big pretty quickly, to where maybe something's going to kick off pretty soon. But yeah, everyone seems kind of calm, kind of collected. Maybe everyone knows what they're doing in this lobby. This could be a high-level lobby that I've got on my hands here. Okay, I don't need to trade on 4, so I'm not going to. We're going to go to 5. Everyone's just playing a really stable, calm and collected game here. Yeah, I don't need to feel worried at the minute. Oh, they lose the 3-on-1. They've got the 9 though. Yeah, never trust a 3-on-1. Never trust a 3-on-1. That is exactly what happens to me, blue. Okay, 50 trade comes in for green. Green also genning 21 per turn. I think, yeah, it's going to be green or white, I think, that's going to make the next move. That would be my guess, but not anytime soon is my feeling on it. 16 per turn for white. They're going to get the trade in. What trade do we see come in for white? Taking a bit of time here in the early draft. 55 trade coming in for white. Was that little delay a contemplation of maybe attacking red or green here? Okay, I think white potentially has a big external stack. Hitting these external stacks is what we hope. Well, hopefully we're going to see one of these other players do. Maybe red starts to get a bit greedy. Maybe makes a play for Russia. And then we'll see blue trade in and retaliate. Okay, not quite yet. Okay, nice, strong 211 cap. Feeling nice and safe. Just keeping a close eye on how all these other players are playing this, which seems to be the exact same way that I'm playing it. So we might have a little bit of a stalemate mid-game here. 70 trade comes in for blue. But as you can see, yeah, these trades are getting big really quickly. We do have the trade on 3, but I don't think I need to use it. Okay, everyone just card and passing. Everyone's a card and pass master. I don't see a clear path on how I can advance this game either. Can't really make a play on blue. That would have had to be done a lot earlier than now. It would have to fall to one of these other players to make a play on blue. We had some laughy faces coming out there. Maybe they're equally enjoying the card and pass action as I am. You've been watching for about 20-25 minutes now. If you're loving watching Risk, if you want to see some more Risk action, consider scrolling down a little bit, hit that subscribe button, maybe even like the video, and you can check out more Risk content on my channel for your viewing pleasure. Yeah, my details for Twitch are also down there in the description if you want to try and catch me live one day. I stream multiple days a week on Twitch, and I have a daily upload schedule for YouTube. So yeah, check out some more content over on StratiGG. We'd love to have you. Meanwhile, we're still in the thick of this amazing, crazy card and pass action. Okay, what can I do here? If I attack blue, I lose all my bonuses. Bonuses still kind of matter. Maybe once we get the trades even bigger, then we can think about making some plays. Do I need to trade here? Do I need to trade? Everyone else is going to trade next. Trades are going to get to like 90 to 100. Maybe blue makes a move on me if I don't trade. So just out of safety, I'm just going to take the slightly lower trade. It's only like 25 troops less, but it keeps me alive. It makes it absolutely for certain that nobody's going to do anything crazy on me. Looking at you, blue player. And who knows, mixing up the trade in turn might also mix up the game a little bit. Give these other players something to think about. Okay, nobody wants to do anything. Okay, this is what these games have come to now. Everyone realizes that if you just sit there, take a card and pass, you generally get higher placement. But if everybody just sits there and takes a card and pass, the game doesn't progress. Okay, 90 trade comes in for red. Is red going to try and make a move here? They've been on 20 per turn for pretty much the entire game. We're on turn 15. They must have a massive amount of troops. But it looks like they're completely locked off, meaning they can't do anything. But yeah, strategy here, the plan, the game plan is to just stay alive for now. Which means that, yeah, we just take a card and pass. But yeah, blue is out-genning us. Much bigger cap than me. We gave them a bigger trade as well by quite a lot. But yeah, it was just so that they weren't going to be able to come and slam my cap that previous turn. I've seen noob corner cappers do things crazier than that. So yeah, I just wanted to make doubly sure that that was not going to happen. Okay, nobody wants to make a move on anybody. I guess these other players really just don't know how to play these settings when you get to this stage. What would I be doing if I'm red? If I'm red, I would be looking to come around and card block white. They could easily... The blizzards help them out massively in the card blocking as well. We saw that white's cap is here on Sedania. It might take red a turn or two to figure that out, but as soon as they do, then red can just come in here. Not that territory. Red can just come in here, sit there, come round, put another stack there, and then come around and card block white, and then white would be the next to go. Red definitely has the generation to be able to pull that off. That's what I'd do if I was red. We don't know where red's cap is, but similar story could be true for the white player on red, should they decide to do it. What would I do if I'm green? Green's sitting pretty here in this central position, claiming the second cap and the Spain position, genning 21 per turn. I think if you're green, you're thinking, I don't really need to try and advance this game because I'm in the winning position right now. And that is true, they are. Oh, we've got some shocky faces going on. We've got some shocky faces going on here. I don't think anyone's done anything, though, so I don't know what the shocky faces are for. Did someone just hit a stack? I don't think so. Okay, no trade on 4 again. Maybe it was the fact that green traded early. Oh, risking the 3-on-1s again. Blue, you absolute crazy person. Okay, big 400 cap though for blue here. Overtime, blue is just pulling ahead of me now. But yeah, still nothing to worry about really. Almost certainly make it to our next trade. Nobody has a stack, I don't think, to hit a 333 cap. So far so good. The strategy is working. We are surviving. And basically we were just waiting for one of these other players to try and card block the other. Me and blue have the benefit. Oh, here we go. Someone's making a play. Someone's making a move. White potentially deciding to try and remove blue and try and lock them up there in noob corner. This is good. We're starting to see some action. As predicted, I said it was likely going to be green or white to make the first move next. And I have been proven right. As white comes through, gets some valuable information. They're looking for where blue's capped. They've probably realized that blue's up in Iceland using this information. And maybe we see white now try and make a play and card block blues very soon. It's good though. The game is progressing. We're seeing some action. We're seeing some developments. And we are correctly predicting what is happening. Okay, red's just going to sit there, I think, for the longest time now. Okay, they're going to come out and take a look. They stop there. Okay, let's see how blue responds to this. They've got a lot of troops. If they want to come and hit white, they can come and hit white hard. Potentially, they might not be able to get down to West Africa, depending on where red's capped. But they can definitely break Italy and maybe even come and put in a pseudo card block down here on Italy. Okay, everything goes onto the cap. And they're just going to try and retake with the troops they've already got in there. Okay, okay. Okay, it looks like they do manage to retake. Okay, is white going to make another play again into Russia? Try and remove blue completely. That is a good move if you're white. Because it forces blue to come out then and break me in the process. Okay, here comes green. Green's coming to take a look now. Seeing what the hell's going on. Green's now looking for where blue is as well. Maybe we see green fully remove blue and start to put in a card block over there in noob corner. And it is exactly what I predicted. It's green and white trying to push this game forward. And because, yeah, really, those two players are in the best position to try and do it. Yeah, okay, so blue now being forced to break my bonuses to come out and retake that should they want to, or just come and break everybody. Yeah, blue needs to start thinking about leaving a big stack out here now, or they've really, really run the risk of getting card blocked in here behind me. I'm not going to be the one to do it, but I won't necessarily stop it from happening either. So chances are I'm going to lose my bonuses, but I don't really care about the bonuses at this point. I'm only genning 12 per turn anyway, and the trades are at 125. So yeah, bonuses aren't that big of a deal right now. So yeah, we'll save these 6 troops though, because blue is definitely coming plowing out right now off their cap with a 526 correction trade on 3 with a 658 stack. Who's that going into though? Okay, they check my cap. They see that, yeah, okay, they can't hit me, so they're going to look who else they can hit. That was a check to see if I was killable. Okay, green's the one that stole it. We might see a slam into Gascony here. Blue has the troops to do it, and it would be a good play for them based on their position. Okay, do I have a trade? I've got a trade. This is when you want to trade on 4, when drastic stuff like this starts to happen. Okay, I think blue's just taking a look around, though. I don't think we saw any slams happening there. 19 per turn for green, so some bonuses getting broken in that reconnaissance mission. How does blue respond to this now? Green, sorry. I think we see green remove blue and maybe come and stick a stack there. Maybe white's the one to do it. Okay, if blue's not going to retake Russia, I think I'm going to take Russia here. I'm not going to let green have yet another bonus. Okay, here comes white. White trades in. Are we going to see an attempted card block from white? Yeah, I need to grab myself this Russia bonus right now. The bonuses aren't too big of a deal, but if you can have gen, get the gen, is the general gist, the general strategy rule of thumb that you should want to do. And we'll give blue Scandi. I don't think I need to trade. Or do I? Do I need to trade? No, I don't need to trade, but I am going to make a play for Russia here. I don't think we get too much pushback there from green. Green's been on a lot of troops for a long time. Oh no, don't tell me blue's botting out behind us. Oh, we got a nice wild card for our trouble, and we don't need to use it. That's always good. Oh no, blue botting out behind me is bad news, because it's going to fortify all its troops right behind my cap. Oh, why is it always the player behind me? Always the player next to me that bots out. Oh no. Okay, we'll deal with it. We just got to deal with it. We'll deal with it as best we can. Maybe it's connection issues. Maybe blue's going to try and reconnect. Who knows? Who knows? Remember, guys, they're not fully gone until the white flag appears over the symbol. So, yeah, they have lost connection either due to bad internet, or they've actually just left the game on purpose. But they can still come back once that white flag pops there. Okay, and green's going to go up right now to take a look. Figure out where the hell blue's cap is. It won't have come off the cap yet, so... And yeah, definitely not killable. They've got 658 troops up there. So I've got a feeling that all these other players, white and red, are both going to come up and take a look. Is white saying, no, you're not having Russia? Or is white trying to take Eastern EU? Okay, white says I'm not having Russia, okay. Okay, I wonder why white's dead set on me not having Russia. Not sure on that one. Maybe just taking a look to confirm that red is indeed sat. Does have this territory over here for the Split Orient. But they should know that from troop generation anyway. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the play there was from whites. Okay, 58 troops in Eastern EU. Not really doing much though. So yeah, I'm not gonna try and press this issue too aggressively. Yeah, mainly it's just staying nice and strong and waiting for this crazy fallout that's about to happen from blue, forting all its troops against my capital is what I'm going to guess is about to happen. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it comes all the way out. Okay, it might have been splitting there, off the cap. Yeah, splitting out now. Probably fortifies a lot of troops against my cap, though. We don't see it yet. Okay, that's good. Okay, 24 per turn for white. Is white going to continue to say you're not having Russia? $24 per turn for white. That means white's taken another bonus. How's white getting 24 per turn now? Okay, they're making a play for Eastern EU now. Do they stop there or do they carry on? No, white says, I want this bonus. Okay. Okay, they say thanks, but then they break me anyway. Confusing. It's a bit confusing. Okay, comes to take a look around. And then runs back to their corner as they see the blue bot is massive and is about to come and break everybody's bonuses. Okay, I think I really don't want it to fortify a ton of troops next to my capital. So I think my play here is to hit the 14 and leave nothing there. And hopefully then... it's tough. It's tough. I'm not quite sure what to do here. I'm going to hit the 14. I'm going to leave as little troops as I can there. Because I don't want... Oh, it's going to trade on 3 anyway. The bots always trade on 3. Okay, I should have known. I should have known. It was worth the effort, though. It was worth trying it. And basically, the aim, what I was trying to do there is by only leaving 10... It can't hit this territory, so it can't see the massive cap stack of mine. And then hopefully the troops over here on the cap in Iceland still fortify all the way out and nowhere near me. That was the plan. But it trades on 3. So yeah, it's going to ruin my day all the time here. Yeah, so now we see it retake that position and then fortify everything next to the cap is what I'm guessing. It doesn't fortify near my cap. Okay. That's a little bit of a blessing. But yeah, blue bot is massive and going to be slamming its way out for the rest of the game. And helping these other players card block me at some point is my guess. So yeah, the name of the game for me now is don't get card blocked. That's what I'm going to be trying to do with the rest of this game. And hopefully these other players are going to start fighting one another. Otherwise, the only way this progresses is by bot out. We've already seen one player go that way. 155 trade comes in for red. Is red going to start fighting anyone, maybe? Okay, so maybe we get to hold Russia here. But we're definitely not going to hold it in the long run, so I might as well pull those 14 troops back to Eastern EU and just continue taking cards in there, because I'm about to lose the Russia bonus to the blue bot anyway, no matter what I do, pretty much. Oh, I don't need to use the wild card. Yeah, definitely training it on 4 then. And the important thing is that I am not killable. That's the main thing. Who knows? Maybe these other players come in for a really, really expensive kill on blue. Maybe they even fail it, and I get gifted the position. There's blue coming out to take and break my bonus. Yeah, everybody's bonuses in the center also getting broken. 165 trade comes in for green. Is that 165 troops going up there into the Iceland position now? I think it probably is. They're taking a look at the cap, see if it's hittable. It's not from 165 troops. Maybe their cap was open, though. Is this a blue kill on 2 cards only? Massive mistake if it is. I'm keeping a close eye on this cap counter at the top left. No, okay, they don't hit the cap. Probably still a lot of troops on there. Good game, says green. Okay, some deceptive signaling from white there, going out from green, trying to trick white into doing something potentially. Is white going to take the bait? Is white going to take the bait and go up there and maybe try and kill blue? They just take a card and pass. 22 per turn for reds. Is 20 going to be enough to hold against the big stack that almost certainly comes out from Iceland now? We're about to find out. Probably not. 600 troops, 700 troops was up there to start with. We got some laughy faces coming from green as the white flag has come up on the blue player now. So blue cannot come back. They are a bot for the rest of this game. I think green was potentially trying to trick me into hitting some blue blue bot there, but I'm not going to fall for it, green. Maybe I can try and card block the blue bot. That's also something I can try and do here. There'll be a lot of troops up there, though. Oh, white's going in, potentially. Seen some action going on. Well, we're not seeing the action, but we're guessing there's some action. Who are they hitting? Are they hitting red? Are they going to try and hit blue? Is the 3 cards a tantalizing enough offer there for white? I would have guessed not. Maybe they're just doing their bit in hitting down this bot a little bit. Still 23 per turn for red. Red's going to take Eastern EU and be genning even more now. Okay, we managed to hold Russia against all odds. But I'm going to guess not for very long. Because I'm going to guess that the blue bot's going to be coming slamming out very soon. Oh, they've lost the cap. They've lost the cap. White did go up there. This is the last of blue now. The kill on blue is on. They go to 4 cards now. I think, yeah, one of these other players just gets that kill right now. If I'd have... 180 trade. It is kind of worth it. Green goes in, grabs the cards, takes the kill, and we advance this game that little bit further. 180 troops for their trouble. Who is on there in Iceland? I think it's White. I think White is the one that took the cap up there. Green says, oops, cryy face. Yeah, Green wanted the Iceland cap. Looks like White has taken it. I'm going to go and take a look. I think Green's trying to make a play on me now, trying to card block me next. So Green's next play is going to be to try and remove me from Russia. I mean, I respect it. It's probably what I would be thinking too. But yeah, red and white really should be trying to card block one another. But yeah, red is just sitting there doing nothing the entire game, it seems. At least for now. Yeah, white's the one up there in Iceland. 31 per turn for red. I'm hoping that's going to send some alarm bells off for these other players. And maybe they're going to try and step in and do something about red. But I highly doubt it. It looks like green has set their sights on me potentially. To try and card block me next, but I don't know. I think the oops also could have been to white. Say 191 up there. Let's see what green does. I've got a feeling green's just going to try and remove me from Russia altogether. No, they go the other way. Okay, they go the other way. They try and restabilize in the center. 690 cap over here in Gascony. Green, how much is on this central cap? Has white taken the middle cap? Someone has 3 capitals. It has to be white, right? White now has the central cap, and green has just the Gascony. Green gave up the best cap in the game. Crazy, crazy play. Okay, so green's actually the easiest to card block now. So I'm thinking maybe green's the next one to go. After advancing the game so much. Unfortunate, green. Unfortunate. Okay, let's come out and take a look. See if we can find some of these caps. I'm going to come and take a look around now. I really want to find out where red's cap is. Okay, so red's got a massive amount of off-cap troops. Okay, there's the cap. Okay, so valuable information got. We now know where all the capitals are. The capitals are Iceland, London, Gascony, Sardinia, the bottom of Italy. We've got 1 in Dinaric Alps, and red. I said it right at the beginning of the game. Surely nobody caps on the tip of the Orient for a split Orient bonus, but it wouldn't be the first time we've seen it. And yes, it's not the last time either, because they have indeed done just exactly that. Trade on 3 comes in for whites. This is a lot of off-cap troops for red. They're playing a very dangerous game over here. Why would white trade on 3? Is the question. They could try and card block green very, very soon. Okay, they come to take a look at mine and green's caps. Okay, so white is now overwhelmingly in the best position. Is red going to overreact to me coming taking a look around? Are they just going to retake their bonuses and stabilize? Well, they'd have to break red to come. They'll have to break white to come and take a look. Okay, yeah, red's just going to overreact massively, it seems. Okay, no, they come and take a look over here in noob corner. They find out that white's back there. No, yeah, it's just an overreaction. I came in to look, broke a bonus, so now red's going to just slam everything of mine. Okay, so we know exactly what kind of player red is then. It's good information to have. And yeah, we don't really care about the bonuses. And now my cap's open both ways, so yeah, it's all good. That's fine by me. Okay, 210 trade comes in for green. They've got like a similar cap size to me now. And they've locked their cap over here in Gascony. Yeah, green is so easily card blockable right now. White's kind of the only one in the position to do it, though. Well, that's not true. Any of us could do it, but it's more precarious for anyone but white to do it, is my feeling. I'm not making a whole lot of sense here, but okay, white has the best position, is the strongest player, so they should do it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, breaking Eastern EU bonus of reds, though, by white. Risky, risky play. They've just seen red overreact to me. They're thinking, should I remove black now? Okay, they come through. Okay, what's white thinking? What's white thinking here? White's thinking Eastern EU's mine. Okay, white makes a play and says to red, Eastern EU's mine, don't mess with me. And does a circle around my 29 stack in Russia to do so. Okay. Okay, white. General Mahal. Just stretching their legs a little bit. Okay, red says, no white. Eastern EU's my bonus. Okay, so the tensions are growing now between red and white. This should have happened a lot sooner. Red and white should have been trying to card block each other a lot sooner than this. White can easily card block red. Now that white has 3 capitals and the best cap in the game, red trying to card block white is much more difficult and probably not going to happen. So, okay, the wars are breaking out now, which is exactly what we want to see. And yeah, almost certainly white's going to win that war. So while these guys are busy, I'm thinking, okay, I want to retake my bonuses. We're not going to mess with white, but maybe they forget about the Iceland position if it comes to full suing. Is what I'm thinking. Maybe I get a cheeky white kill. Who knows? I don't know. Probably not going to happen. But yeah, I'm going to retake it mainly for the vision, so I can see if anyone does come through and up and slam this Iceland cap. That's why I retake there. But to my opponents, it also looks like they just want to retake the bonuses. But it's mainly for the vision in case we see someone come up and slam this Iceland cap and I can grab it for super cheap. Okay, here comes red. White's just trying to retake and slam your bonuses. You've retaken. But do you retaliate against white now? 32 per turn for red. Doesn't look like it. White's just letting red hold everything. Yeah, white is cleverly wanting red to go to war with me instead. I'm just going to trade here with green. Me and green are just going to chill. Take some cards here. Maybe I take Germany as well. 28 per turn for white. Okay, so much generation going on by all these other players. Iceland, West Africa, Italy, Dinaric Alps, 28 per turn. Red, on the other hand, Eastern EU, the Greece bonus, Orient, and North Africa for a 33 per turn. And then there's poor green only on the Gascony Spain position. We've managed to claim some extra bonuses, giving us 21 per turn, but most of that is irrelevant now, with trades being at 220 per set of cards traded in. Bonuses just don't really matter. Okay, Cryy Face coming in from green. Green's been removed from these outer positions. How's green going to respond to that? Their cap is open. Okay, they haven't been removed. Okay, I take it back. Maybe green's just a bit frustrated that the game is not progressing. Going from the best position to the worst. Yeah, it would be frustrating. It's never over till it's over though, green. Just don't full sue me. Please, just don't full sue me. Pick someone else for the full sue if you're going to do it. Okay, we're now down to the 4-player game. Pink and blue have been eliminated. And we're still pretty much discarding and passing. But with a purpose, with a plan, with a strategy. Which is kind of working. We've managed to stay alive. We haven't made any overt enemies. We haven't really gained position though either yet. Okay, red says, I want the Germany bonus. I guess I just have to let you have the Germany bonus then. Or do I? Or do we just wait and watch to see if anyone tries to deny you that? Sadly, I have to lock in my cap to take a card and not antagonize red. Don't want to be antagonizing them. 1,163 cap. Yeah, green has to immediately reopen us, which is good. Well, they didn't have to, but they do. They choose to. 225 trade coming in for white. Being on 30 per turn for these other players. Ooh, big 247 stack coming through from whites. This is from the central position, I think. They're saying, I want some more bonuses. I mean, okay, you can have Scandinavia white. I don't really care about Scandi. Okay, red's Germany bonus, though, just got broken. Ooh, they say I want Russia instead. Okay, okay. So white and red seemingly teaming up to make a play on me here to get me card blockable, but as long as green is also kind of stuck in this same position, me and green can just trade and we kind of have to trade with one another. So, yeah, not really a solid plan here from reds. Just trying to take as much board position as they can, because they can, I think. Okay, leaves a 221 there. Okay, yeah, this is an attempted card block on me. But, yeah, it's a little... not really... solid play because of the green scenario. If green bots out, then yeah, but otherwise it's not really gonna work because me and green just keep trading here together because me and green are now in the same boat. We have to trade with one another, otherwise one of us gets blocked and then the other one dies immediately straight afterwards. So yeah, me and green are just gonna trade together here forever now for the rest of the game. You and white have to figure this out, red. You two have to fight it out now for position. Who knows? Maybe red's finally trying to card block white. And it's going to be a monumental task for them. Good luck in that endeavor. I wish you the best of luck. Okay. Here comes white. Going to retake the Scandi bonuses, maybe. Going to say, red, you're getting a bit too greedy. Oh, a lot of attacks going in. So, yeah, there's some breakaging going on there. Some bonus breaking potentially going on. 42 per turn. Maybe not. I take it back. Red was allowed to hold everything. 42 per turn. That is enough to really help with any kind of card blocking endeavors. And the longer white lets that happen, the stronger red's going to be. But yeah, me and green just need to keep trading with one another now. And yeah, green, don't bot out, man. Don't bot out, green. We're in this together. Okay, green goes out to do some slamming. They go and check the white cap. Do we see this counter in the top left go down to 2 out of 6? That means that green has slammed one of these caps. Obviously, the middle cap is going to be much better than the Italy cap. No, they don't hit any caps. They come back 1,420. Unfortunately, that means that my cap didn't get reopened. Managing to hold on to this wildcard is really good. Oh, yeah, okay, so white leaves a stack here. So yeah, me and you, green, we just have to keep trading, my friends. We have to just keep trading, otherwise we're out of this game next. And as soon as white and red realize that they can't actually kill either of us, maybe they'll start fighting one another. So I just need you to not bot out, green. Just don't bot out, and we are perfectly fine trading over here. You also need to open my cap, green. So you need to just keep, you need to hit all of Spain, and then we can trade that and we're both open. Or maybe just hit this territory, and then we're both open and we can trade here, and we can hit them back whenever we want. Yeah, so a little ill-advised, very immature attempted card blocking from white and red here, failing to realize that me and green have to trade with one another, otherwise one or both of us just die. Yeah, not great forethought there from our opponents, but maybe they've got enough generation to just make it work. We'll find out. We'll see. 44 per turn is a lot of troops coming in. Okay, what do I think we see happen next? Maybe green gets impatient and comes and slams a ton of off-cap troops. That is something that could happen. I think green has shown themselves to be a bit more of a patient player than that, though. So probably not. I'm hoping they're going to open my cap, though, at some point. And then should they decide to do that, I can back them up and also hit a ton of off-cap troops. Cryy face from green. Open me up, dude. Open me up. Is there a way that red and white could make this work? Not in the current position. They needed either myself or green to be allowed an external position to trade to card block either me or green. They've done it completely wrong. They failed to separate divide and conquer us. They've forced us to become stronger allies in the fact that we need to keep trading with one another for survival. So yeah, they've put us in this inescapable position, but a position where they can't kill us either. So they've locked all four of us in this inescapable position now of stalemating this game, unfortunately. Unless red and white go to war with one another. I think what's going to happen, though, unfortunately, is that green's going to bot out and really leave me in the lurch here. I'm hoping not, but I've got a feeling that's what's going to happen. 265 trade comes in from white. Is white going to go bad on green on reds? Doesn't look like it. Okay, one way that they could make this work, now that I'm looking at it again, is red needs to move there, and then white needs to move there, and then they have me card blocked. And this allows green to trade there. But would green go for it is the question, because, again, green would just be immediately the next person to die. So, is green willing to accept third place is basically what white and red would be asking of green there. And I've got a feeling the answer to that would be no. Okay. Oh no, this looks like a full suicide coming in from white pretty soon. I'm hoping it's not against me. But that's a lot of troops coming out. Those are cap troops that have just come off cap. Okay, there's some next level teaming going on here. There's massive amounts of trust from this white and red player. Usually you don't see that level of trust where they're just full off capping. Come on, hit everything. Hit everything, green. Green still doesn't open me. Yeah, we're at a stage now with the trades being what they are, where they're just not going to get enough troops to be able to comfortably kill either of us. The only way this advances here is for one of them to just full suicide into one and then the other one finish them off. And yeah, they're perfectly lined up in terms of turn order to do that. But yeah, this still isn't enough troops. This is actually very suspect. This level of trust, you just don't see it. You just don't see it. This is leading me to believe that red and white are the same player. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Are red and white the same player here? This is very suspect behavior. We're just gonna fist bump green. It's me and you. It's me and you, green. It's me and you in this. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Open me. Okay, yeah, open me. That's good. Don't do it. They go next, green. Don't do it, dude. We're perfectly fine. No, don't do it. Oh, you're gonna die now. Okay, green just suicides, commit suicide. White just gets the easy kill on green now. Okay, so green panics. It does guarantee us at least third place, because white is almost certainly about to go in and take this green kill, but it's so expensive. They stay off cap. Oh, they took the middle cap. Okay, they've moved caps. White. Okay, they've shifted board position. This is bad for me. This is bad for me. Now I need to think about trying to move caps as well, because I am super card blockable. Good game, says green. Green's going in for the white kill. White's going in for the green kill, I mean. This is a mistake. White should have just taken the Gasky Nap and card block me. Okay, does green die here? I need to come out and grab this middle cap right now. I need to do it right now, otherwise I get card block next. We need to move now. We need to make a play. This is what we've been waiting for. We've been surviving this long so we can make this play at this crucial time. Is white going to fail this red? Okay, they get the green kill. Doesn't trade them in turn. So white is potentially super weak now. They're not killable. They're not killable. Okay, here comes red. I mean, red's got a ton of off-cap troops here as well. No, they got slammed. They got slammed by white. Okay, sadly, white's not killable by me because of this stack up here in Scotland. Yeah, I need to come out and grab some extra positions right now. Okay, no favorable roll for me, unfortunately. Yeah, I just give up that Scotland cap straight away, and I come and sit on here. We're not going to give it up. We'll put, like, I don't know, a couple hundred on there. But yeah, getting to this central position prevents me from getting card block now. This is basically what we've been waiting for the entire game. We are now not card blockable by these two other players. Now the easiest card blockable player is red. So we're up to the 3-player game now. We've been biding our time for the entire game, but that was the crucial moment that we'd been waiting for, and we seized the opportunity, guys. You'd have to keep aware of what's going on the map at any given time. You need to be ready to make that play. Even if you're sat there carding and passing for quite a while, you need to stay aware, fully aware, keep your head in the game, stay locked in for this moment in time. We saw them off-capping to try and card block and come in for a double tap kill. Green then panicked and slammed, leaving these other caps super, super weak. Red lost a ton of troops, so their cap might also be takeable here by me. We see some fortifying going on. I'm definitely going to come and continue taking a look around here because these guys off-capped everywhere. I might just be troop leader right now. But yeah, it does seem like red and white have a really strong relationship, at least for now. So I think I just might need to bide my time again for a little bit. Trade on 3 comes in for whites. Gonna hit the London cap maybe. I mean, it's not really worth it. Feel free. Yeah, they lose 345 for it. It's not too bad. I'm not killable by any measure of the words. So what's my game plan here? Well, I need to break this seemingly amazing alliance that white and red have. So opening this 1200 cap to one of white's other caps is going to be... and I mean... Red, come on, dude. Come on, red. Don't just be a idiot. Come on, I've just opened you to come and take this Italy cap. Realize what I'm doing. Don't do this nonsense slamming into cap suicide bullcrap. Play for the win, my friends. What would you do here as red? It seems like red is just going to full suicide into me. Are these in fact the same player? Are these in fact the same player? I'm really starting to think that they are. Let me know in the comments below. Are white and red just the same player? Or are they friends playing in the same game? Because they seem to just be like working together on a level that goes way beyond what we usually see. Good luck says, I mean, come on, Red, don't do it, dude. Okay, are they going the way? No, come on, dude, you don't have the kill. I've got 1,500 troops. You're gonna lose everything. They managed to take 800 troops off me, but okay, let's. Do I have the red kill? I mean, I need to grab it so that white can't get the cards. I'm going to leave that there. Because I might fail this. I might not have enough time to get all the way around. And we don't want white to be able to grab that kill. Yeah, we're running down on time. So we're now into the 1v1. And red's only on 2 cards anyway. I'm hoping white's going to come off now and think that they have the red kill, that I just failed it. And then we're going into the 1v1 where, yeah, white has a bit of a troop advantage. Maybe. But maybe that slam from red has just equaled it out a little bit. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna get the red kill. Can I convert this into a win now? Can I convert this into a win? So we need to get the red kill, trade in turn, and then look to break all of white's bonuses where we can and try and block them in place. So the block is going to be here, 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 and yeah, this is a tough block here and here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 position block with a few cards to be able to take afterwards. Not easy, not easy, because white is going to be jetting a lot afterwards as well. So I'm probably not going to be able to get it in this turn, but we can definitely lay the foundations for it. So it might be a few rounds of just trying to take as much board as we can and some breaking back and forth. We'll see. We'll see how white plays this. Does white know what they're doing? And we hit this last. Okay, we take the kill. They didn't have a sneaky kill guard. I thought about going checking first. Didn't need to in the end. Okay, so we trade the cannons, hoping for a cannon next turn and a trade on 3. This lets me strengthen this cap. Okay, so we don't quite have the block in, but we've definitely got the foundations in place now. They could have the trade on 3 as well. Okay, how much is white jetting on that? 28. Okay, they've got the trade on 3 as well. They're going to come out slamming. But yeah, the foundations are definitely in place for that block. They've got 2 more cards. They've got 2 cards from this cap in Italy. And we need to remember that they still gen 28 per turn once we get that block in place. So yeah, the blocks need to be like 35, 40 to be comfortable. It's a lot of troops to commit onto a block. So yeah, it's going to take a few rounds of trades to be able to get this in place. I've got a feeling. And I might just not be able to get it in place because 28 per turn is a lot. Oh, they're going to leave the troops off cap. Okay, I've got the trade on 3. I'm going to use it just to try and get this in. Get as much block in as I can here. And it allows me to hit this position as well. Okay, let's see what white has in store for us now. They've got some cards left to take. Don't want to get complacent. Gotta still move quickly. Okay, so we did it. We know they've still got 2 cards down here in Italy. Are they going to take them all in one go? Mistakenly? Okay, they do. They make a mistake. This is a big mistake from white. This gives me extra cards to take as well after the block. They're only going to be on 2 cards. What they should have done is just take 1 card and leave a big stack off there, so that they could continue coming out and taking cards over the next few turns. They need to leave this stack out, or they need, yeah, they have to leave a big stack out. But they also need to fortify some back, because these are cap troops, remember? But yeah, if white keeps making these mistakes, we're getting close to the end for them. Okay, they're running down the clock. They're thinking, do I hit these stacks or do I get back now? Okay, we're going to end up with off-cap troops again. No, they get back to cap. Okay, that's actually good for me. We wanted them to get back to cap this time. But yeah, now we can well and truly card block them. Okay, they did boss out. Yeah, they see the writing on the wall. They saw that we were about to get the card block in place, and it was just going to be a downhill struggle for them, an uphill struggle for for them afterward. And so we managed to take the GG in that 1v1. We had a very, very stable, stalematey mid game there. Lots of carding and passing, but we never took our eye off the ball, guys. Always look for your opportunity to convert a losing position into a winning one. And yeah, our opponents made just enough mistakes for us to do that. Let's take a look at the ranks of our opponents. Green, General Handsome was an intermediate. Solid early start there in the center position, but they gave up the middle cap for Gascony. Massive, massive mistake. Definitely highlighting and showing their inexperience there. Only an intermediate. Well played, though. You played very well. And eventually you panicked a little bit in that choky position that we found ourselves in over there in France, taking a card with each other every turn. But ultimately, that did allow us to advance the game and make our play. So well played, General Handsome. Master rank for the white player, ending up in the 1v1 with us. Well played, General Mahal. Unfortunately, you didn't quite know how to play those end games as well as I did. If you watch this back, if you ever see this back, and I hope you do, well played. Maybe take a few tips and tricks and strategies as you see how I played that end game. And a good luck in your future risk games. Expert for reds, intermediate for blue, and pink was a beginner. Well played to all of my opponents in this game. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please do consider hitting that subscribe button. We're very close now to that first milestone on YouTube of 500 subscribers. Maybe even like the video. Leave a comment as well. Let me know how I did. I don't know. What did you guys think? Super sus between white and red. They were working together crazily well. Same player or just great minds thinking alike? Who knows? Well, well played to them. If you like watching Risk and you want to check out some more Risk content, check out the videos popping up on screen right now. And I hope to see you in the next one.